This is TechCrunch. One of Europe's most prominent AI startups has released 2 AI models that are so tiny they have named them after a chicken's brain and a fly's brain. Multiverse Computing claims these are the world's smallest models that are still high-performing and can handle chat, speech, and even reasoning in one case. These new tiny models are intended to be embedded into Internet of Things devices, as well as run locally on smartphones, tablets, and PCs. We can compress the models so much that they can fit on devices, founder Roman Orus told TechCrunch. You can run them on premises, directly on your iPhone or on your Apple Watch. As we previously reported, Multiverse Computing is a buzzy European AI startup headquartered in Donostia, Spain, with about 100 employees and offices worldwide. It was co-founded by a top European professor of quantum computers and physics, Roman Orus, quantum computing expert Samuel Miguel, and Enrique Lizaso Olmos, the former deputy CEO of Unibank. It just raised 189 million euros, about $215 million, in June on the strength of a model compression technology it calls Compactif AI. Since it was founded in 2019, it has raised about $250 million, Orus said. Compactif AI is a quantum-inspired compression algorithm that reduces the size of existing AI models without sacrificing those models' performance, Orus said. We have a compression technology that is not the typical compression technology that the people from computer science or machine learning will do because we come from quantum physics, he described. It's a more subtle and more refined compression algorithm. The company has already released a long list of compressed versions of open-source models, especially popular small models like Llama 4 Scout or Mistral Small 3.1, and it just launched compressed versions of OpenAI's 2 new open models. It has also compressed some very large models. It offers a DeepSeek R1 Slim, for instance. But since it's in the business of making models smaller, it has focused extra attention on making the smallest yet most powerful models possible. Its 2 new models are so small that they can bring chat AI capabilities to just about any IoT device and work without an internet connection, the company says. It humorously calls this family the Model Zoo because it's naming the products based on animal brain sizes. A model it calls Superfly is a compressed version of Hugging Face's open-source model Small LM2 135. The original has 135 million parameters and was developed for on-device uses. Superfly is 94 million parameters, which Orus likens to the size of a fly's brain. This is like having a fly, but a little bit more clever, he said. Superfly is designed to be trained on very restricted data, like a device's operations. Multiverse envisions it embedded into home appliances, allowing users to operate them with voice commands like Start Quick Wash for a washing machine, or users can ask troubleshooting questions. With a little processing power, like an Arduino, the model can handle a voice interface, as the company showed in a live demo to TechCrunch. The other model is named ChickBrain and is larger at 3.2 billion parameters, but is also far more capable and has reasoning capabilities. It's a compressed version of Meta's Llama 3.18b model, Multiverse says, yet it's small enough to run on a MacBook, no internet connection required. More importantly, Orus said that ChickBrain actually slightly outperforms the original in several standard benchmarks, including the language skill benchmark MMLU Pro, math skills benchmarks Math 500 and GSM 8K, and the general knowledge benchmark GPQA Diamond. The results of Multiverse's internal tests of ChickBrain on the benchmarks can be seen in a graph in the text version of this article. The company didn't offer benchmark results for Superfly, but Multiverse also isn't targeting Superfly at use cases that require reasoning. It's important to note that Multiverse isn't claiming that its Model Zoo will beat the largest state-of-the-art models on such benchmarks. Zoo performances might not even land on the leaderboards. The point is that its tech can shrink model size without a performance hit, the company says. Orus says the company is already in talks with all the leading device and appliance makers. We are talking with Apple, we are talking with Samsung, also with Sony and with HP, obviously. HP came as an investor in the last round, he said. The round was led by well-known European VC firm Bullhound Capital, with participation from a lot of others, including HP Tech Ventures and Toshiba. The startup also offers compression tech for other forms of machine learning, like image recognition, and in 6 years has obtained clients like BASF, Ally, Moody's, Bosch, and others. In addition to selling its models directly to major device manufacturers, Multiverse offers its compressed models via an API hosted on AWS that any developer can use, often at lower token fees than competitors. Smart ring maker Ultrahuman is acquiring women's health technology company HealthTech to launch advanced cycle and ovulation tracking, the company announced on Friday. The financial terms of the deal were not disclosed. Thanks to the acquisition, the company is launching a new plugin for the Ultrahuman Ring Air called Cycle and Ovulation Pro. The plugin will allow users to accurately track their cycles, get fertility planning support with ovulation confirmation, and detect patterns like early or late ovulation. The plugin also allows users to log moods, symptoms, and more to uncover long-term wellness trends. Cycle and Ovulation Pro use a temperature-sensing algorithm originally developed for Vio's OvuSense fertility monitors. The technology was developed over 15 years and trained on a dataset of over 260,000 cycles collected with medical-grade sensors, Ultrahuman notes. With the Ultrahuman Ring Air, the technology enabled cycle tracking via the finger to allow for personalized insights that adapt over time and a better understanding of user cycles. Most menstrual tracking platforms are built for women with regular 28-day cycles, Ultrahuman wrote in a press release. In reality, the majority have diverse cycle patterns, and those with conditions like non-bleeding, PCOS, endometriosis, or thyroid disorders often don't get an accurate or supportive experience. Ultrahuman's acquisition of Vio is designed for them. Ultrahuman notes that the existing free cycle and ovulation PowerPlug, which offers foundational tracking tools and calendar-based predictions, will remain available. Wearables will shape the future of health, said Rob Milnes, CEO of HealthTech, in a press release. We're delighted to be able to bring OvuSense women's health insights to a significantly wider audience via the Ultrahuman Ring Air. Cycle and Ovulation Pro is available starting Friday as a premium power plug in the Ultrahuman app for $3.99 per month or $39.99 per year for users in the US, UK, EU, Australia, and Canada. The company plans to release it in more regions in the future. Vibe coding startup Loveable aims to hit $1 billion in annual recurring revenue within the next 12 months, according to its CEO, Anton Osika. Speaking on Bloomberg TV on Thursday, Osika said the company grows by at least $8 million in ARR each month. In a blog post written this summer, the company said it passed $100 million in ARR just 8 months after making its first $1 million. Osika told Bloomberg Thursday the company is projecting to reach $250 million in ARR by the end of this year, and it hopes to reach $1 billion within the next 12 months. Founded in 2023, the company has become one of Europe's AI darlings. It's hit a $1.8 billion valuation this summer, raising a $200 million Series A. This article was updated to reflect the spelling of the company's name. We're always looking to evolve, and by providing some insight into your perspective and feedback into TechCrunch and our coverage and events, you can help us. Fill out a survey linked in the text version of this article to let us know how we're doing and get the chance to win a prize in return. That's all for now. For more stories like this one, visit TechCrunch.com.